Alright. Try again. Going to need to drink a Restore Magicka potion. And our Levitate potion is about to wear off, so let's drink another. And inside, we find the Skull Crusher. A blunt weapon, one-handed. Appears to be a warhammer. It's a constant effect of feathering 15 points on self and fortifying attack 5 points on self. It is worth an obscene sum and does an incredible amount of damage. It weighs 15 pounds. Interesting. Quite an artifact we found, isn't it? Of course, we can't actually move. That's nice. Guess we'll just have to drop this droid staff. And this other crap we seem to have collected. We have a glass jink blade. We have a Dwemer jink sword. A silver staff of peace. Dire viper blade. That's not that much. We'll drop that. And, I don't know, anything else. What else can we drop? Is there anything that we can consume in order to lighten our load? Perhaps if we use this Daedric Heart combined with a Void Salt, make a Restore Magicka potion? Does that lighten us up enough? Apparently not. Oh wait, we have Frost Salts. We could put a Frost Salt, a Void Salt, and fail at making a Restore potion. We could just eat some scamp skin. As disgusting as that sounds. Still be unable to move. Or we could just drop a couple of petty soul gems. Alright, fine. Let's recharge a magical item. There we go. Drop petty soul gems until we can move. Grand Master's Armorer's Hammer. Oh, I'm just tempted to give that a try. Maybe we can equip some of our, repair some of our equipment. Probably not. And we break it. Why not? Seems like a perfectly good waste of something valuable and important. Then there is, of course, that, these books over here. The Armorer's Challenge. Teaches you how to be a better armorer, but it's quite long. And, 36 Lessons of Vivek Sermon 25 teaches you again how to be a better armorer. It weighs 7 pounds altogether. Abreel would like to take these books with him, but he's just so encumbered with all the crap he's carrying around. Yes, 3 weapons that cause paralysis. Apparently this Skull Crusher. Equip it. Incredibly interesting, rather ungainly looking weapon. Apparently does an incredible amount of chopping and slashing damage, but very little thrusting damage. And it causes Feather 15 points, which actually means he might be able to carry these books on Armorer back with him. And, I don't know, maybe he could learn a bit about armoring, repair some of his own equipment. Or completely fail at doing so. What about these repair tongs? Should they do the same thing? Huh, he actually managed to repair his own equipment after many tries. Helm of Wounding. It's heavy, but why not? Thing is that even with this magical hammer, he probably can't carry anything else out of here. So he's going to cast Levitate and take one more quick look around this area, and then probably wander on out. I have to say, out of character, that the touch of adding a floating, trapped, magical, heavily locked chest I actually thought was a really appealing and interesting addition to the challenge. I mean, you have to levitate, you have to open the lock, that's really powerful, and you have to take the trap out. Whoa, 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 whoa. Levitate potion. eating that now. So, and it's right over a bit of lava, which is actually pretty exciting. Altogether, a very creatively designed and interesting dungeon, to say the least. And having a very powerful artifact in that chest. Wow. Probably the most powerful artifact Abreel has found yet. He's very happy about that. His Skull Crusher. Well, that'll certainly give him a reason to learn about how to use blunt weapons. Should probably go to the Fighters Guild, maybe get someone to train him. He should actually increase his strength, which is something that could be very useful for him. It's about to wear off. Levitate. Not even sure he could have... I mean, something like this is priceless. He doesn't know any merchant that actually has enough money to trade in such a rare and powerful magical artifact. Should probably just keep it on his person. Although he needs to learn how to use it effectively if he's actually going to use it in battle. And as powerful as it is, it doesn't have a paralyzing effect, so it's in his interest to still carry with him the weapons that cause paralysis that he has on his person. Ah, yes, the very steep slope that you really can't quite climb up. I remember this. Maybe we'll get that spell off. There we go. I mean, I would certainly agree with people. Well, let's give it a shot. The alchemy is generally a very cheap skill. Wow, just one-shot that scamp. But, it just expedites this single-player game so much than if you don't use it at all. And of course, alchemy can be exploited 6 ways from Sunday, but as the game designers, I think, rightly figured, considering this is a single-player game, and there's really no balance issues that they have to be worried about, having a very powerful skill like that really isn't a problem, in my opinion. I mean, if people don't want to use it, they don't have to. And if they do want to use it, then they will. You know, it's that simple as far as I'm concerned. Uh-oh. Oh dear. This is bad. This is very bad. Lightning storm. I need Magicka. I think that got it. Apparently they don't want us to leave. Can't reason why not. They seem like perfectly nice chaps, don't you think? Flame astronauts and scamps, trying to stand in our way. How absurdly rude can you really get? Let's see. I wonder if anything else will stand in our way. Certainly should not reveal to anyone that Abreel now has the Skull Crusher. That would be rather foolish. Ah, that Dremora is back. How nice. Well, let's get rid of it. it seems to have been reflected again. It seems to be a fairly common ability with these monsters. Alright, let's try this with this ridiculous skull crusher. If I can even hit this damn thing. Probably not. No, I'm probably gonna have to use my magic. Okay, let's try that amulet, eh? That did it. Alright, now let's have a few test whacks. There we go. Apreel's having a hard time hitting him even though he's stunned and motionless. It's like, I can do it. Yeah, there we go. I whacked it. Take that heart. Dwarven mace. It's a nice weapon, but too heavy. Not interested in carrying it back. It's hilarious that it took him that many swings with such a powerful artifact to even knock the damn thing down. Oh, that's mildly embarrassing. I'm glad there was no one around to see that. Really? The scamps want to play now of all times? Oh, if they insist. Let me get some destruction practice out of it. You can't seem to fall off that ledge there. That's right in front of you with nothing in your way. I gotta say, that's some pretty sloppy programming right there. Yep. What can I say? I mean, for all of the Elder Scrolls games' faults, you know, they're still incredibly enjoyable games, and Bethesda Softworks has obviously done great work with them. It's just there's some really glaring errors with some of the features in many of these games. And obviously they try very hard to make the experience exceptional for everyone. And in most aspects they do a good job, but there are certain things like that where, you know, like Scamp can't, I mean, not only can it not move over a ledge, but the AI isn't even really sophisticated enough to go around it, even if it can't go past it. That's pretty silly. Pretty silly indeed. I mean, it's situations like that where you really can't come up with a roleplay reason to be like, oh, apparently some sort of magical field holds the scam back from advancing upon me and attacking, which is most fortuitous. Nah. At least while being taken seriously anyway. Let's see. I'm going to wander on over to the Fighter's Guild and see if anyone can teach us blunt weapons, so we can actually wield this ridiculous hammer with a bit of skill. It will also help us in our use of the staff that we've found.
What's
I have to actually find the Fighter's Guild. Goodness knows where it is. I hope that it's here. It should be. If they have the Mage's Guild here, the Fighter's Guild is likely somewhere nearby. You know anything about it? Someone in particular? Or Wolverine Hall, Fighter's Guild Steward, Harundi the Nord.
Let's get this over.
Do you know where Harundi is? Actually, while I'm at the Imperial Shrine... Oh, various kinds of absorb spells. Stamina, which actually restores fatigue. Yeah, I'll buy that. Divine Intervention. Oh, I didn't learn that yet. I'll get that. Spell Absorption. 10 points for 5 seconds on self. 5 seconds. Why not? And all the various absorb spells, which all really cost a whole heck of a lot of gold. Gold I'll never get back unless I want to spam alchemy, of course. No, I don't want to subject the audience to another bout of that. I am not that cruel. Although I will just sell a couple of things that I no longer want. Potion of Silence. And get 2 gold for it. Whoop-de-doo.
Come on, I haven't got all day, you know.
And what about you? What spells do you have? Various resist spells. Provide a token amount of resistance for a very short period of time. Resist paralysis, very powerful, but 3,000 gold. Goodness gracious. Vigor restores, fortifies fatigue. That might be useful in case I want to actually learn how to cast such spells. Iron Will, fortifies willpower. Jack of all trade, fortifies luck. Fortify intelligence, fortify endurance. Fortify speed, personality, calm humanoid, calm